Good evening, students. Now, in the next lecture, under the category of dynamic force analysis, we are going to discuss approximate analytical method for angular velocity of the connecting rod. Okay, so uh, in this lecture, we are discussing about the angular velocity of connecting rod. Then, with the help of this figure, I just want to explain the consider the motion of a crank and connecting rod of a reciprocating steam engine as shown in figure. Okay. So further, I just explain some things. In the previous lecture, I am also define very well to this figure, but now I am also further going to define what is this. Then let OC be the crank and PC the connecting rod. Okay, then OC is the crank and PC is the connecting rod. Now we are going to in the previous lecture we are just determine the velocity and acceleration of the connecting rod. Okay, so in the okay, so sorry, in the previous lecture we are discuss about the piston velocity and acceleration of the piston, and now in the current lecture we are just going to discuss the angular velocity of the connecting rod. Okay, this is the connecting rod. What is the connecting rod? Which connects the crank to piston. That is the connecting rod, PC. Okay, then let the crank rotates with angular velocity of omega radian per second. Okay, so let me, this is the crank and it rotates with the omega radian per second. The angular velocity, this is the omega radian per second, and crank turns through an angle theta. Okay, and it's this crank is turns through angle theta. Then theta is the angle, okay, which made by the crank from IDC. IDC is the inner dead center, ODC is the outer dead center. This thing we also discussed in the previous lecture. And the terms are the same. L is the length of connecting rod between the centers. R is the radius of crank or crank pin circle. And this phi is the inclination of connecting rod to the line of stroke PU. And small n is the ratio of length of connecting rod to the radius of crank, which is equal to L by R, and that is the ratio. And this we can note this is the n. Okay. Now let's start. So consider the motion. Okay, here we can see consider the motion of a connecting rod and a crank as shown in figure. Okay, then CQ. Where is the CQ? This is the CQ, and this CQ is equal to the L sine phi, and that L sine phi is equal to the R sine theta. Okay, R sine theta. The CQ is equal to L sine phi, to the L sine phi, and this is equal to the R sine theta. Okay, then sine phi is equal to R by L multiplied by sine theta, and which is equal to the sine theta by n. And what is the n? N is equal to L by R. Now differentiating both sides with respect to time t. Okay, now we know why is the need to differentiate, because we want to know the velocity. Okay, so differentiate it. So let's start the differentiation. Okay, then cos phi, okay, into d phi by dt is equal to cos theta by n, okay, multiply by d theta by dt, and we know it is very manner d theta by dt is known as omega. Okay, omega is the angular velocity. Now come to the next slide. D phi in this is the same figure which we see in the previous slide. Now since d phi by dt is the angular velocity of the connecting rod PC. Okay, so d phi dt is the connecting rod of PC. So PC is the connecting rod. Okay, so angular velocity of the connecting rod PC is same as the angular velocity of point P with respect to C. angular velocity of point P with respect to C is equal to the angular velocity of the connecting rod. Okay, now omega PC. What is the means of PC? The velocity of point P with respect to C. Same thing we mentioned here. Okay, omega PC is equal to d phi by dt is equal to, so let d phi by dt, let differentiated cos theta by n multiply by omega by cos phi, and here we can see the omega by n multiply by cos theta upon cos phi. Now come to the next slide here, and we know that this is the expression we all know very well. Cos phi is equal to 1 minus sin square phi e power 1 by 2 is equal to 1 minus sin square theta upon n square and root of this. Okay, we just put the value of sin square phi. Okay, here sin phi is equal to sin theta by n previously. Then omega pc is equal to omega by n multiply by cos theta upon 1 minus sin square theta upon n square का root. Okay, e power 1 by t. Same thing. Here we now further simplify it. Omega by n multiply by cos theta. Okay, now 1 n converted to 1 minus n n square minus sin square theta. Okay, after simplify it, okay, taking the n square common here, and that 1 by n is comes out from the root. Okay, now finally we get this equation number 1, and that is the angular velocity of point P with respect to C, which whole is we can say that angular velocity of the connecting rod. Okay, so that is equal to the finally omega cos theta upon n square minus sin square theta का root. This is the question 1. So from this lecture we just define the angular velocity of the connecting rod, and in the next lecture we just going to define the angular acceleration of the connecting rod. Sorry, angular velocity is this one of the, okay, in the next lecture we just going to the acceleration of the connecting rod. Acceleration of the connecting rod. Okay. Thank you very much.